Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. I was sitting here and thinking about doing a card reading, and I asked the question, um, what the month of March look like for the U.S.? And so this was these are the cards I got. We start with the Page of Cups. This is a card of good news, and so it's a little. There's like a positive expectation. I almost feel like as March begins, we are sort of holding our breath for something good to happen, right? This is about uh, 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 the cup of love, you know, brought to people. Where this is a cup of compassion. This is actually a card of Pisces. It's the pages in the tarot are all associated with the mutable signs in the zodiac, and the mutable water sign is Pisces, and the North Node is in Pisces right now, and Neptune is in Pisces right now, and so we have we Saturn is in Pisces. And what's going to happen this year is Neptune is going to move into Aries for the first time in 150 years. Um, and then it's going to move back into Pisces because it just doesn't move in. It goes back and forth over the cusp. And that happens for 2 years actually. By next year, the beginning of next year, it's moved into Aries and it stays. Um, so that's significant with this energy, right? So there's all this feeling of like endings, because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and then new beginnings. It's like we can feel the new beginnings, we can see the new beginnings, we can see the potential. And so there's always this sort of glow of hope of a different future, like a different choice for a future. And so this is sort of where we sit. So the challenge is this card. This is the Tower. Now, this is Donald Trump's soul vibration. This, in a way, this is what he came in to do. His soul came in to uh, disrupt, break down all the systems, right? And as a crossing card to that hope is finding hope amidst the chaos, finding hope amidst the falling down of all the structures of society that actually hold us back as opposed to free us and make us more who we are. The 16-7 is a 7. It's about understanding who you are, analyzing that, looking inside, finding the sacred within you. Um, So we're challenged. This can also tower card crossing could be like, we're holding our breath and then another catastrophe hits, right? That could be the energy of the tower. But let's see what continues. So underneath it all is the moon. This again is a Pisces card, and the North Node is in Pisces. And so with the North Node, the direction of our destiny in Pisces, in a close conjunction to Neptune, and will have a conjunction um, to Saturn this year. This is really a time of release and dissolution, but also healing. It's not just about things dissolving away, but it's about healing coming to the emotions. This is lunacy. This is people's emotions are um sort of on the brink here, right? So this is underneath it. It's like there's this swell of feeling of, I don't know, a need for healing, a sense of being victimized. All of these things are Pisces themes. So that's what's at the root? That's at the root is the necessary healing. What's at the root is the illusion. What's at the root is the just utter craziness as things from the past maybe come up out of the nether. I mean, we have this little it's supposed to be I guess it's a crab, but it looks like a lobster to me, coming out of the water, something coming up out of the subconscious. There's something coming up out of the subconscious of the United States in March. In the past, we have the Eight of Wands. This is things happening very quickly, like an overwhelm kind of feeling. Now, could this be election interference? Yes. Is it about the votes in Starlink? Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just about all the little things that they've been doing for 4 years to suppress the vote, right? That could be that as well. It can also be all this information coming at us, feeling like all these changes are coming like fast and furious. And we don't have time to really know how we're feeling about them, right? And so underneath it all is this card of an overwhelming swell of feelings and emotions. Excuse me. I do want to say that at the end of February, or actually tomorrow, because I'm doing this on the 22nd. Sorry, I thought I was doing an astrology thing. I got confused, but because I try not anyway. Mars going direct. Mars going direct on the sun of the United States, mind you. Now, of course, this Mars going direct and the people and the swelling up and the feeling and all this stuff isn't just happening here in my country. It's happening in Canada. It's happening all over the world. So every area is sort of under this sense of um, the forward motion and the emotions that are going to be because Mars is in Cancer, the emotions that are going to sort of come like a tidal wave. I mean, we talk about blue waves and red waves and pink waves and purple waves. This is a wave that's coming. And there's a lot of healing, uh, 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 there's a lot of a healing potential in it. Um, and what that means is going to mean something different for everybody. All right, in the sky, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Um, this is the Knight of Pentacles is about watching your resources. I think this is um, a warning in a way, or if not a warning, this is the energy in the sky, like the overarching like themes are people are going to be very careful, very much like holding on to their resources or figuring out what their resources are. So I think if this is suggestion from spirit, as sometimes I read the sky card, it could be spirit saying, just know how much, know what you have, know where your resources lie, know what you're good at, know what you can contribute in the case that you might have to get together with others to contribute to a movement or an action, right? So this is just, and it's also, the Knight of Pentacles is not just about money, it's your body. And the Knights always sit in the heart. And so this is like, get into your heart with a sense of what truly matters to you, like what really is important, you know um and know that you have that, and that it's a precious commodity. Okay, in the immediate future, we get the Three of Pentacles. Now, when I saw this card, I had just seen, I think it was a Democracy Now um a Democracy Now interview, and I can't remember who the person they were interviewing, but he was talking about how the right wing has like, or MAGA, I guess, has three like spokes. One is the Christian nationalists. One is the tech bros, and I think the other one is just like the Trump, family crime family or something like that, right? So whatever that is, that so all working together to make money, right? Make money. Trump is now making money hand over fist because he's in control of the most powerful army, right? Um, but is he? But is he? And is this that? Or, I mean, this is also us getting together, utilizing our talents. This is about working together under a common cause for big plans. These people are changing the structure of society. And so they're not, you have that capacity as well. We all have that capacity. And so I think that this is an opportunity for us to be responsible, to take responsible action. This is Mars in Capricorn. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. In the system that I use, this is connected to Saturn. So it is this month is very much an opportunity for you to work with others, to make plans. This is about making plans, whether this is plans for the resistance or plans for a community garden or plans. You're making plans. You're making plans. And of course, up here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's springtime. So why wouldn't we be making plans for the spring? Because we know that once things warm up a bit and it's not as frigid, cold, and um, sharp as it is now, things are going to start to grow, right? Things are going to start to grow, and the movement grows with it. How it's seen from the outside, this is the Hierophant, the government. I guess people are watching to see how the government survives this. Because the government is just people that work for us. People that work for us to keep us safe, to keep us informed, to keep us free, really. Um, Hopes and fears. Oops. We have the King of Pentacles. Now, it's hard for me. Now, this is probably Musk. It's hard for me to say it, though, because in this deck, it's Obama, right? So perhaps it's Obama as well. I just heard something that Obama may be coming back out, maybe saying something, maybe coming out to do something to combat what's going on. They usually don't, they usually give them the grace of the first 100 days, but I think tradition is out the window, quite frankly, and I think it should be. They don't play fair. They don't play fair, so we can't expect them to be fair. We don't have to necessarily be unfair, but we can be smart. We can be smart. So let's be smart. All right, guys. Um, so domestic situation, there's another, like, even as like for the country, I feel like this is all of like what is at risk here, or what is at the core issue here is security, financial security. Now, we're a Cancer country and we want to feel safe, and we feel nothing. If we feel if there's anything we don't feel, it's probably safe. I think that made sense. Getting fancy. Gotta watch that. All right. So I feel like there's maybe even a reassertion of our values. I feel like at home, there's going to be a reassertion of our values. And so at these town meetings, or at town meetings, or community, people are going to come together. They understand what needs to be done, and they're willing to put their, I think, their time and effort into it. So I think that's a really good card to have there. Of course, then there's also the influence of people like Musk, or the influence of the powerful. We're going to have our budget, and they want a tax break. They want to make the tax break forever, or extended, or whatever. And they're going to cut Medicaid, food stamps, care and food for the least among us. That's what we're going to do, so the billionaires can get more of a tax break. How much money do they need? They should be writing us checks. Hopes and fears, transformation. Yeah, you death, transformation, change. It's happening. It's happening with us, with our cooperation or without. It's happening. Outcome. I got the 6 of Swords. And usually what I do is I pick 3 more cards to see if I can get a major arcana. So this is first card. I got 6 of Swords. This is moving out of troubled waters, moving across the water. So this could be somebody leaving. Now it's interesting because we have this person here in this deck. I think it's a guy. I can't really tell. Maybe it's not. Doesn't matter. A person with a little kid, little towhead here. Kind of looks like Lil X, doesn't it? Um, with the 6 swords. So most of the swords are ideas and stuff. And I see somebody maybe going over the sea to where he'll have less interference. Okay. So there's that. That could be Leon, right? We have the abuse of power. This is kind of more the tr Trump vibe, right? These 2 cards, moving away from troubled waters, abuse of power, and then the last card is the World card, which generally means the end of a cycle. So, and it is a Saturn card. This is a Saturn card. And so Saturn is about paying your debt, your karmic debt. Now, underneath it all, I got the 4 of Pentacles, which looks just like you know who, right? Mary is 4 of Pentacles. Underneath it all, 4 of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands, new opportunity, looking for new opportunity. And moving away from something that no longer fulfills. This looks like somebody may be leaving for rosier shores also. So it's going to be an interesting month. This could be Leon goes. This could be Felon 47 goes in some way. This can be a total, like, emotional release, a release of water. And we're in eclipse season. Lest we forget, we're in eclipse season. It starts with a full moon eclipse. And then and that's in Virgo. It's square Trump's nodes. And then we have a solar eclipse in Aries at a 9, I think, 9 or 10 degrees of Aries. And there's a lot of action in Aries in March. We have Mercury go retrograde. the first day of March in Aries. Retrogrades back into Pisces. There's that Aries Pisces energy again. And then we'll eventually turn direct and come back through Aries after it, moves forward in Pisces. So there's this sort of like warrior spirit with Venus and Aries starting, and the first thing it says is hold on. And so when Venus is retrograde, we're reviewing what's important to us. And in Aries, it's our freedom. And in Pisces, it's our compassion. And so, what, even in Pisces, what we don't have any control over to let go of, because Pisces is about surrender. It's about surrender into the oneness. So this is a pivotal, probably the most pivotal month in the year, full of pivotal moments. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but something is coming to an end, and something is coming to, so this is what I want to say. Something is coming to an end. How are you going to utilize the opportunities that that ending brings to you? Things are changing. There's nothing we can do about. There's a lot of things that, because it's happening so fast and because it's the time, and it's time for a shift. It's time, and it's not just a shift of like America losing its stature in the on the world stage. It's humanity is crying out to be seen and heard and felt and taken care of and loved and healed. It's time to heal. This is a golden opportunity, maybe the opportunity to do some really profound letting go and really profound healing. And, if we are the leader of the free world, then don't we owe it to the world to free ourselves from our own chains, from the chains of fear and the chains of trauma? Most Americans don't come to America. I mean, it is the land of opportunity, but it's because where they're coming from, there's not a whole lot of opportunity generally, or there's a war. People just don't say, I think I'm going to go to America because it's beautiful where I am here. It's like a repository of traumatized a world population. It's like world trauma. We're all here, and it's time to deal with that. It's time to heal it. It's time to remember the love and the bravery and the courage, and how much better things could be if we would just stop fighting and start cooperating. It's ridiculous. How many world wars have we had over this, right? How many to follow? How many undeclared wars over this crap? Things are changing. Things are changing. So, and we're here to see it. So, take care of yourself. Be careful. It's going to be a very emotional month. Lots of changes, lots of shifts, lots of surprises. Things coming up, things coming out, one thing after another. Just go with the flow, knowing that in the end, I don't know. I don't know. In the end, it's about connection, return. love. And from that place, an opportunity to step out yet again into the unknown. It feels like we're on the edge of something. We're on the edge of something. And it feels like a cold edge to me. But we'll see. It won't be cold forever. Take care, everyone. Have yourself a great month. Much love. Oh, thank you to my new subscribers and to those who have followed me for years. I really appreciate it. I do have a membership now. I have 2 levels, and I just put some of my older Astrology Kabbalah stuff into the membership, so you can have access to all my old evaluations over all the people we love and we love to hate, depending on who I was talking about at the time. But that's available, and I'm going to be putting some new stuff out there. So if you like to join the membership, it would be greatly appreciated. But if you can't, just a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, and just knowing that you're here means the world to me. Take care, everyone. I'll see you again soon. Oh, Mystic Sisters tonight, woot woot, on Ona's Tarot. That's just what today. Oh, tonight is the 22nd of February. In case you see this later, join us, and we got a lot to talk about. All right, take care. Namaste.